I have a couple real beauties here from Sefer Yetzirah, and since I'm in the Yetzirah world, it's kind of a natural evolution for me to find some things there. And quite frankly, I don't think these things have been stated, which would make them hidushim, or innovations. I wasn't going to use this first, but this is even nicer. This is Belimah. Belimah. It means beli without ma, manifestation. It comes in the second little thing there of the Sefer Yetzirah's first chapter. It says 10 Sephirots Belimah. And it's one word, but it's split into two words. And the first word would be Beli, which is 42. So it's a 42 name. And then the Ma is 45, and that's manifestation. And the Ma is Adam, as 45, man. And the Beli Ma, without man. You see? In fact, I just developed that as I'm speaking here. Without man. Because now I'm going to do the entire gematria of Belimah. Remember, it's without man, without 45, Adam. So there are 10 Sephirots without Adam. And the gematria comes out for Beli. Bet is 412, Lamed 74, Yud 20, that's 506. And Ma is Mem 80, and Hey 6. So Ma also is 86 in full, that's Elohim. So that the total of that is 506 plus 86, that's 592. 592 happens to be the gematria of the word Shekinah, fully spelt out. So the word Belimah in the Sefer Yetzirah, which is one of the most esoteric terms in Sefer Yetzirah, relates to the Shekinah, without man. And that makes it Shekinah, a woman's presence, divine presence, as the female, which is a very deep aspect in a lot of my studies. You know, the feminine principle, the Shekinah and the feminine in general, which is a big problem for man, for man as individual man. Me, you. Now, from this, I want to give even more because I want to add the letters to the 592. So I want to add the letters of the expansion. So there are 3 for the Bet, 3 for the Lamed, 3 for the Yud, 2 for the Mem, 2 for the Hey. So that's 9 and 4, that's 13 letters that come. So 592 plus 13 is 605, and 1 for all, for the whole word, 606, and that's Atzmutz. It's also Ruth. Resh, Vav, Tov. But it's Atzmutz. You know, it's the essence, it's the tree of death. It's the essence. And at this essence level, it's feminine. It's Shekinah. It's Belimah. And in this manifestation, without manifestation, in this level of Belimah, we have a thing of you know, beyond the concept of self. You know, what's that? The anatta. You know, beyond the idea of self. Because in the Western world here, and even it's been exported, that to the Eastern world that there's a self. But what happens if there isn't a self? And at that essence level, there's nothing. And that's the beauty of it. Anyway, that essence level might be a burning sensation, like at the tip of a match, constant white fire. So the Shekinah at 592 is the same as Belimah. Belimah in itself is 87, which is Paz, fine gold, which can relate, by the way, to the alchemical principles, turning whatever it is, lead into gold. You see. But this, one has to meditate on this Belimah, without manifestation, and it turns into a divine presence. And so in a certain sense, what's beyond manifestation is the manifestation. You see. This manifestation is the emptiness. So that's, I should end it here, but like I always do, I goof up. So I'm going to now give the second thing that I was going to originally give as the first thing. And that's they say, the Sefer Yetzirah, there are 10 numbers and 22 letters, and those 22 letters are divided into 3, 7, and 12, which are considered the mother letters, the double letters, and the simple letters. And so, but I remember I'm a gematria man. That was my, be a little proud here. Actually, the man who wrote translated these books and did commentary on these books, Aryeh Kaplan, used to call me the gematria man. So we'll do some gematria on 3, 7, and 12. The 3 are the 3 mother letters. And what I'm doing now is I'm doing I don't know what it's called, but a sum of 3. So we'll do 1 plus 2 plus 3, because that's what 3 is. So 3 relates to 6. And that's everything because there are 6 permutations of 3 things. Then we're going to do 7 so it's 3 is 6. Then we do 7 in this continuum. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, 7. Comes out to 28. And then we do 12. 12 is 1 plus 2 plus 3, 10, 11 plus 12. Comes out to 78. 78 is Mazla, That's the highest thing. Lachem and Mazla. We're in the Mazla area when we're dealing in 12. And that is the Mazla area because that's 12, zodiac signs and, 12 months. And it's the stars, And that's the Mazla, but it's a deeper meaning. So it's the 3, 7, 12 in this expression of adding 1 to, it's like that. Comes out to be 6, 28, and 78. Well, 6, 28, and 78 come out to be 112. So this expression of 3, 7, 12 in this methodology comes out to 112. Now 112 is Yud K Vav K plus Elohim. 26 plus 86. So at this level of 3, 7, and 12, we have an expression of Yud He Vav He Elohim. And I haven't seen that. Remember that there are 7 words in Bereshis bara Elohim et hashamayim et ha'oretz. And in those 7 words, there are 28 letters. So this is a form in here, you see? And in the 3 letters, we have those permutations into 6 different combinations of those 3. And then the 12, we have the Mazla. So these are some nice meditations, but because they all come together as 112. Yud Adonai Elohim. And so that's a little bit of a beauty here. And remember, I've always had a number called 35. And I didn't know where it came from, and it popped up in our lives very often. And those are the 3 mother letters themselves in their what's it called? Ordinal. The Aleph is 1, the Mem is 13, and the Shin is 21. And together that comes out to be 35. So that's how 35 entered into my life. Another thing that I didn't know was, 4, 11, 17, 20, or I may have, we'll see that, 5, 9, 10, 7. So we'll see, but the 2, 3, 4, yeah, well, that comes out to be 57, which is a street that I lived on, 57th Street. But we'll see. In the meantime, these are some explorations, some chat, sikos, and that's the way it should be. Nothing formal, Just daily bread, which is another thing.